very interesting. You and me, Wembley Stadium, 93,000 crowd. I'm up for that, my friend. You know, and let's put it this way. You've had plenty to say, I'll stand by every word I've said.
John Fury challenged Carl Froch to a fight at Wembley Stadium after their most recent rivalry. Carl Froch responded that he was prepared for a fight when Fury shouted out to him, but there was a catch. Examine the conditions that Froch set in order to enter this battle.
But if any kind of fight was going to materialise between me and you, it wouldn't be for financial gain. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. There's no money to be had. If I do decide...
He also reprimanded Fury Sr. for not following through on his threats. Froch wants Fury Sr. to meet not just the official mentioned criteria, but also Mickey, Theo, and Joey again.
If you do fight Mickey Theo or Joe Egan, I'll be there on the night and I'll honour it. I'll fight you, but you've got to do a job on them. You've got to show me, like I said, that you can even stay on your feet for 3 minutes or 2-minute rounds, whatever it is.
For no other reason than that he provided a perceptive evaluation of his son, the genuine Judy of the Pain Game podcast chastised the Gypsy King's father for his bold comments regarding fighting Froch.
But you can't let your heart rule your head. And threatening Carl Froch, saying you're going to give him an arse kicking just because he's gave some analysis, which is very fair about your son. Come on, mate.
What has changed between John Fury and Carl Froch? Will this fight be a reaction to John Fury's challenge? What was real? Jordy advises you to watch and listen carefully as we reveal the truth in today's video. John Fury and Carl Froch are currently exchanging words. John Fury versus Carl Froch, given that the Gypsy King's father didn't agree with Fury's evaluation of his son. Fury's opponent for the World Heavyweight Championship, Alexander Usyk Fury Sr., took aim at the YouTuber and boxing analyst from Britain after Froch raised doubts about Fury's track record of success, among other things. The Gypsy King's father criticized the former super middleweight champion when Fury Jr. criticized Carl Froch, claiming that there was an altercation. Based on a recent, intense call-out video he posted to Instagram, John appears to be serious about fighting, which might start the process of a possible altercation. In the interview, Fury Sr. declared that he would not back down from a battle and continued, "Your mate George Guerra." Fury said something very fascinating too.
And me, Wembley Stadium, 93,000 crowd. I'm up for that, my friend. You know, and let's put it this way. You've had plenty to say, I'll stand by every word.
In response to the challenge, Groves jokingly said he would be happy to act as referee should the bout go forward as planned. He said, referring to Froch, that Froch was prepared to enter the ring at any time and face Fury Sr. In a lighthearted manner, he proposed that Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury.
Yeah, Froch is ready to go, isn't he? We're ready to go.
John Fury and Carl Froch.
So yeah, we will see Froch Fury before we see Fury Usyk.
The Froch responded to the challenge in a spirited tirade that addressed John Fury's suggestion. He emphasized how much he admired anyone who was willing to enter the ring, but he expressed doubts about Fury's sincerity. Froch, who is a 4-time super middleweight world champion and was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, dismissed the idea of taking on Fury with a laugh. By highlighting his superior boxing credentials against Fury's very low professional record, he confidently demonstrated his continuous preparedness for competition. Carl Froch claimed that a match against him would probably end quickly. The Cobra has maintained its crazily sculpted form. It wouldn't last long if we were still across the ring with 10 gloves on each other. Carl Froch later revealed that he asked John Fury to carefully consider the situation and also explained what his arch-rival George Groves had to do with it. Groves, he explained, was only making fun of other people. So why would anyone think they would pack Wembley Stadium? He emphasized that Fury is not in the best of health at the age of 59. Froch reminisced about his last fight at Wembley, which took place during his and Groves' second grueling encounter in front of 880,000 spectators. He responded, "Why don't you fight Carl?" in response to George Groves. Frank John achieved it in front of 93,940 spectators at Wembley Stadium. That was the asterisk for Pi. Why do you think the stadium can be filled? You hear that? You are 59 years old. It's clear that you are out of shape. Froch choked and suggested that instead of fighting for money, there should be a battle for charity.
Any kind of fight was going to materialise between me and you, it wouldn't be for financial gain. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. There's no money to be had. If I do...
That is not going to occur. Now, Misfits are talking about possibly something happening. But if a fight were to arise between me and you, it wouldn't be for money. Instead, I would be fighting for charity. So if it did come to that point, just know that this isn't about money. It's about charity, plain and simple. In response to Fury's assertion that he would fight anyone over 50, Carl Froch also spoke. Drawing attention to Fury's prior refusal to accept a challenge from Mickey Theo, Froch recommended that before taking a contest with Fury seriously, Fury demonstrate his combat readiness by taking on Theo or veteran Irish boxer Joy Egan. This was done to test Fury's true fighting commitment. Froch promised to fight Fury that night if he faced Theo or Egan, but Fury had to first establish his mettle during his remarks. Froch demonstrated that he saw the challenge more as a publicity gimmick than a serious proposal by using humor and impersonations to illustrate his ideas. Froch voiced his dissatisfaction with exhibition boxing contests featuring celebrities and emphasizing show above the sport itself. But he did leave the door open for an event, given the proper conditions, putting the cause's significance above one's own interests or profits. John Fury is in a difficult predicament as a result of his challenge to Carl Froch, which has tested not only his physical prowess, but also his 59-year-old dedication to the sport. Fury's willingness to get back into the ring with a strong opponent like Froch questions are raised by who is younger and a 4-ton world champion. The challenge is made more difficult by Brock's requirement that the fight's revenues go to charity and that Fury defeat Egan or Thief first. Fury is forced to think hard about his intentions in this scenario because agreeing to these terms would mean proving his physical fitness and alignment with a philanthropic cause. John Fury has to make a complex decision since it involves more than simply agreeing to fight. It also involves proving that he is prepared to fight. Beyond self-interest, True Geordie of the Pain Game podcast offered his thoughts on the drama involving Froch and Fury. He suggested that Fury should be more accepting of criticism and handle the matter with tact. The physical and tactical differences between Froch and Fury are highlighted by Jordan's analysis, which raises the possibility that the fight may not be as evenly matched as some had hoped. While Fury, at 59, has difficulties because of his age and level of fitness, Froch, at 46, is younger and keeps up remarkable fitness. Fury may be at a disadvantage versus Froch because to his age and physical state, even with his expertise and tenacity. While the idea of a charity battle is admirable, Jordan's perspective lends realism to the enthusiasm surrounding the possible fight and forces a reevaluation of what it means for both players in the boxing world. The athlete's well-being, safety, and equity must be this is probably going to happen, based on Paramount's demands, but it's unclear if Fury will accept the challenges. I appreciate you listening in today. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. To ensure that you never miss any more videos similar to this one, be sure to enable alerts. We are really grateful for your support. Watch this space for more interesting updates, and see you soon.